Welcome back to News Geelong as we continue with the pulsating world of Geelong sport and our own flying hawk Nathan Curry. Got used to the fact that we are Geelong, the greatest team of all yet, Nathan?
Thank you very much, Roller. I'm down here at the Geelong Lawn Tennis Club for some summer sport, but everyone is still talking about winter sport with the Cats obviously winning their third grand final in 5 years. Now, to sort of finish off our coverage of the AFL, here's local music extraordinaire Corey Hargraves singing the Geelong Football Club theme song.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. Our banners fly high from dawn to dark, down at Gardenia Park. So stand up and fight, remember our tradition. Stand up and fight, to win is our ambition. Throughout the game to fight with all our might, cause we're the mighty blue and white. And when the ball is bounced to the final bell, stand up and fight like hell. We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played, at home or far away. Our banners fly high from dawn to dark, down at Gardenia Park.
Thank you very much, Corey. You've done a good job there, mate. And now it is time to move on to some summer sports. And as I said earlier, we're here at Geelong Lawn. The premier teams, both the men and the women, didn't have the start they were looking for last weekend, with both teams losing to Liston. But club manager Ken Barton has been on a major recruiting drive this week, and I caught up with him earlier to find out who he's got. First of all, Ken, we'll talk about last week. Sadiq Kadir wasn't able to play. What sort of impact did that have on the men's team?
Oh, look, that was difficult last weekend, Nathan, playing Liston Tennis Club, who we lost to in the final last year, and they're an extraordinarily strong team, and I think in actual fact they're stronger than last year, and so all our players had to drop down one position, and that was difficult. I mean, the guys did their best, but we were unable to win a rubber against Liston in the men, and so it certainly put us behind the eight ball in terms of what we need to do from now on in.
Have you found a replacement?
Yes, look, as I mentioned to you a moment ago, my mobile phone was running hot this week, and look, we've actually found two replacements actually for Sadiq at this stage. We've got a number one coming down, Alan Jones, actually, who Alan we played Davis Cup for Australia. He's actually not playing full time in the circuit at the moment, and he actually in 2007 played in the US Open, where he lost to Rafael Nadal in 4 sets, and so that's a fantastic level of tennis to be playing only a few years ago, and he's coaching full time now. Still in good shape and still playing, and so I think actually that he'll be a fantastic pickup for us.
Thanks very much, Ken. Well, we'll move on to Premier Cricket now. It was washed out last weekend, but weather permitting, it will start this weekend. So it's that time of year again to catch up with my good mate, Damien Shanahan, the coach of the Geelong Cats. We haven't seen you for a while. First of all, congratulations on the Renegade job. What's your exact role?
Just one of the assistant coaches. Obviously, it's a great opportunity for myself, and it's really exciting times coming December, January. But yeah, obviously the Geelong role is most important at the moment, and obviously starting the season on the weekend, hopefully we can get 4 wins.
Trent Waller has departed. What sort of bloke was he like around the club, and what sort of impact did he have?
Trent, obviously retirement's a sad day for Geelong Cricket Club. He's been here since the start. He's been a magnificent serviceman of the club. You know, he's irreplaceable, really. Just a fantastic person, and obviously one day, hopefully, we'll have him back from St Joey's in a coaching participation role in that sort of area. So, look, Trent's obviously someone that we can't replace. Let's just give someone else an opportunity who can somehow, you know, step up to a role.
Are there any other significant departures or arrivals?
Matthew Harrison's taken a season off. He's going to be playing some local cricket spasmodically. His back's got 3 prolapsed discs in his back, so just wasn't going to be capable of probably getting through a premier season, obviously with the workload that we put on the players. So he's on a reduced program that we've set up for him, and hopefully we'll see Matthew back next season in pre-season and fit and well. But other than that, there's obviously a couple of thirds and fourths players that have moved on, either interstate with jobs or gone back to local cricket and couldn't quite handle it at the top level. So we wish them all the best. But that gives new, exciting young players the opportunity, obviously within our side. So it's all looking good. It's been a really strong pre-season. It's been going since May 30, so the boys are primed and ready to go.
Well, rain stopped round 1 taking place on the weekend. Did that affect your preparation at all?
Look, it probably did a little bit. It is actually round 1 this week. 2020 competition starting last Sunday, so obviously we're one day down in that format. We've only got 3 2020 games now. It's something that obviously we won 2 years ago. We've gone back to the original 2020 format, which would be 4 prelim games and then a final. It's something that we really want to win. We're the current championship holders of that, so it's something that we'll concentrate on later. But first round this week, up against Uni, it's a little bit of an unknown, and we've also got some players who will make their debut this weekend, so it's exciting times for the club.
Is it an unknown for you guys or Melbourne Uni? Have you had a chance to look at them?
We've got their key players that you know of that will obviously plan around. They might have some new players in their side. Once the team list come out on Friday, that we'll be able to have a really good look at it and chase up some information if required. But Uni, obviously are looking to hit back pretty hard this year. They had probably a down season for their whole club actually last year, so they'll be really pushing through all grades to come after us as hard as they can.
Thanks very much for your time, Shanners. Good to see you again, mate. And there'll be some new faces debuting for the Cats this weekend, and we'll be sure to catch up with Shanners again next week. But until then, as always, it's back to you in the studio, Rollo.
Thank you, Nathan. Enjoy your tennis this weekend. And now the weather scene for Geelong and the Surf Coast with our scintillating Sophie Miller. Any improvement in our weather that lies ahead, Sophie?
Thank you, and happy birthday, Graham, from all the team here at News Geelong. Good evening to all our viewers. I'm afraid that the shower or 2 days will continue over the coming week, so let's take a look at our predicted weather forecast. To start off the cricket season, on Saturday we will continue to see partly cloudy conditions with isolated showers until late afternoon with an expected top of 20. Sunday will also continue to be cloudy with scattered showers, easing during the afternoon with a top of 17. To start off the new week, Monday will be cloudy with scattered showers from the late morning and a top of 15, while Tuesday will continue with cloud and isolated showers with a top of 15. Wednesday will continue to be partly cloudy with isolated showers and a top of 18, while Thursday will also be partly cloudy with isolated showers and a top of 19. Today we saw patchy early morning fog with cloud developing, followed by isolated showers during the day and a top of 18. That's the weather outlook for the next 6 days. Still cool, cloudy and sometimes wet. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend, and it's back to you, Graham.
Thank you, Sophie. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. And thank you for joining us here on News Geelong. To Verna Hargraves of Belmont. Remember, take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, have a pleasant evening, a safe weekend and a very good night.